Joe says, well, I got the message. Cut your cards. He says, I'm gonna go find some music, okay? They're gonna try to get a party going. So we'll do it again. Okay, so here he goes.
But it's out of
He
order.
goes, no wait, he goes 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles. He comes back, little Joe. He says, but look, he says, we got to find guys. So he says, well, I did the best I could. I found 3. He says, where were they at? He found the 3 guys. He says they were at the 4, 6, and 8 also. That's where I went back to find them. He said, here's a $2 tip for finding the guys. He says, well, let's go get some music. So cut.
How do you remember?
Cut again. Okay, so he goes 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles,
Knocks on one door.
5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles. He knocks on 1 door, 2 doors, 3 doors, 4 doors, and Big Mike comes back. He says, you find any music? He said, I did the best I could. I found 2 guys. I mean, this group they call themselves the 4 Aces, but it's 2 black guys. You're not prejudiced, no. 2 black guys and 2 white guys. They call themselves the 4 Aces. Are you with me there? So he says, where were they at? He says, they were at the 77 Club. He said, here's a $2 tip for finding that. He says, I don't know about you, but you notice Sarah over there, Elizabeth over there? Both of them, I could tell, they're getting bored because we don't have anything to drink. We got the music and we got guys, but now we got to get something to drink. So Big Mike says, well, let me go get us something to drink. Cut.
I'll get something.
So here he is. He goes 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles. He knocks on 1 door, 2 doors, 3 doors, and Big Mike comes back. He says, did you get anything to drink? He said, I got 4. He says, 4 what? He says, 4/5 of Jack Daniels. Oh, wait a minute, I made a mistake. Yeah, wait.
Oh, you gotta start all over.
No, I don't. What did I do wrong? I did do something wrong. Let me see. I must have picked up a card. Wait.
I want you to do the other one.
I'll do that later. Okay. What was that? The 3 I pulled up a minute ago. Darn it. I'm paying attention to him, and see, you got to be a card counter to be able to do this trick.
That's how he was so successful at playing.
Can you teach us how to do it, Pop?
No, it'd take you years to learn this.
You
Okay. Anyway,
you taught us one time.
He got 4/5 of Jack Daniels. Are you with me there?
Can you count cards to be able to do poker?
Of course. That's the idea of that. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, here, now he's asking the question. He says, how old are you? He says, well, some people think I'm 36, but I'm really 37. He says, how many kids you got? He says, nah, you're getting nosy. Yeah, but he says, I've been married twice, and he says, I got a girlfriend. I'm going to count all the girls, all the little children.
Yeah.
He says there's 8 of them. 5 boys and 3 girls. That's the 5 and 3. There's the 8. Are you with me? Now, he says, Big Mike says to Little Joe, he says, have you heard on now they got a new poker game going on. It's called Texas Hold'em. He says, yeah, I heard about that. And they're gambling everywhere. He says, remember in the old days overseas we used to gamble? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, we was only gambling for $5 or $2 or $1. Now they gamble big money. He said, that's fine. He says, well, let's you and I gamble. You remember? Let's gamble. Big Mike saying a little bit, let's gamble. He said, okay, I'll play poker with you. I was always a pretty good poker player. But he said, oh, I got the $50 bill. Little Joe says, I'll go get change. Okay, cut again. So he's out trying to get change for the $50 bill. So here he goes. He goes 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles. He knocks on 1 door, 2 doors, 3 doors, and little Joe comes back. He says, did you get change? He said, here's $10, 20, 30, 40. He says, that's only 40. He says, yeah, they gave me 2 5s. Okay, he said, well, look, you remember in the old days if you didn't trust the dealer, you wanted to shuffle the cards a little bit? He says, well, let me put a French cut on it. They're gambling now.
People give you money when you should do this.
Now, don't let me see this card, and you show it to them, and then you look at it, and here's what you try to remember. When you're playing poker, is 1 pair or 3 of a kind better?
Yeah.
Which?
There's 1 pair of a
Which
kind.
is a better hand?
3 of a kind.
3,
Right, is 3 of a kind better or 4 of a kind?
4.
Right, okay, so look at this, show it to them. And then I'll give you this hand, you can give me that one. Don't let me see that one, show it to them. And you try to remember like what was played. You know, I'll take your hand if you want, and if you want this hand. But see, now you can, when I'm in a bar, I let them bet $100, you know, in a bar. But when we're doing it with ladies, we let them bet a penny. So you can bet a penny that you got the best hand, or you take this hand and I'll take that hand, whatever you want to do. You try to remember, was the aces played? Think. Yeah, they were. That was the music.
Mm-hmm.
Was the kings played? Okay. Okay, so what do you want to do, Jackson?
Take this hand.
Okay, if you want this one, this cost you $5. It's a $5 hand. You're buying it.
I'm taking this one then.
Okay, you didn't want to pay the $5. Okay. Well, anyway, so he's betting a penny. Are you with me? So show me your 4 9s 8 high. Go ahead. Okay. Now, go ahead. Show him that hand.
There's
A
4,
straight
5, 6,
flush.
7,
It takes 5 of a kind to beat a straight flush,
1, 2.
or a higher straight flush. Like if that's a 7 high, if you'd have had a straight flush, like in spades, that was 8 high, that would beat a 7 high. But nothing beats a straight flush. See,
But a royal flush will.
well, any flush will beat a higher flush. The royal is the ace one.
Ace, king, queen,
Yeah.
jack. king.
Anyway, I normally never make a mistake like I did today.
You did good, Pop.
I mean, I would have done, I don't know what happened. Anyway,
I want to see your abilities. I want to see some more abilities.
we don't have time for that.